South Shore, where the South Shore, where the sun shines, golf carts roam, and accidents happen. But your roof, that should be the least of your worries. Steadfast Roofing brings you the best roofing systems, providing you protection even against the toughest storms. For a roof that stands strong through anything, choose Steadfast. Get the protection you deserve. Call now for your free inspection.
Well, hey everybody. Good evening. Good evening from beautiful South Shore, Florida. This is Howard, the unknown drummer. I've got an echo in here.
Okay, hold on.
We're just getting our stuff together, and we just hope that you stick with us. We're going to get some people. Hey, now my screen came live. Looks like my Facebook page blew up. Got with us this evening, AJ Slick is, of course, the phenomenal AJ Slick, which I have to say, got a phenomenal review about him today. And of course, our special guest, Sharon Leah, which, hello there. Can you hear me?
I can. Hi.
Awesome.
Hi, AJ.
Ears?
Yep.
Just trying to, we do two kinds of shows. We do the rock show, which everything's cranked up. And then we do the local show, which is like the geriatric show. And we got to pull it down because we got a lot of people with hearing aids with that one. But it's a nice show, and we get a lot of things done for the neighborhood. But some of them still like to rock. Can you turn me up a little bit more?
Yeah.
Sharon,
AJ,
why don't you go?
I can hear you.
Say hi.
Hey, Sharon, can you speak up?
Hey, can you hear me?
Now that's perfect. AJ, where were you at?
AJ,
AJ, are you there?
did you mute yourself, AJ, or something? We can't hear you.
Stop muting yourself, AJ.
It's AJ.
Are you there, AJ? Over. Sharon, you do realize that this is like right above 11th grade production, right? Sharon, can you hear me?
Yes.
You look great, by the way. I got you on a 7-second delay, but you look great.
Why, thank you. I appreciate that. You guys look good too.
Well, thanks. I almost ran into you. I think the last time I was up in Philadelphia, I think we missed each other by like 4 hours.
Oh, where were you?
The diner.
I mean, like, when was this?
This is like, I think in 2000 or 19.
He's going back a little ways.
My memory is ridiculous. AJ, can you hear me? Over.
I'm talking to AJ on.
And you had just gotten to
We cannot
Street
hear
Road.
you though.
Street Road, you were at a diner, and my daughter and I, my son-in-law, missed it. And I was there in the morning, and then you were like there 3 hours later.
Oh, that's freaky.
Yeah, like I think it's Golden Eagle Diner possibly on Street Road. Is that possible? Eagle Diner. Do you go there?
I go to a couple of different. I go to a couple different places.
Well, because there's no real diners down here. We're in Florida.
It's funny. He's asking you about something from 2019.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I live very
okay.
linearly. Joanne. By the way, I want to introduce Joanne Duran, who's behind the console hole. And again, our 30th anniversary is tomorrow. Thanks for being a part of it. Without her, I'd be me and not much more. And that's the truth. And talking of which, we have the phenomenal AJ Slick here.
AJ, there? Go ahead. Can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yay.
we got you.
So,
right.
Just want to introduce Sharon. We lost Sharon. Over. She's
sorry.
back. Oh, no problem. So now, this is the part of the show that I ask everyone to lower their phones, to share the event. Let's get some butts watching everybody,
I will throw myself on stage so y'all can see me. Hello.
That is my lovely wife, Joanne, of 30 years. Now, I also don't want to shock anybody. I've got my two buddies in here that if you hear them crack up or say some stuff, they're off camera because it's better. It's better that way for NSA reasons, and that's the truth. And AJ's known for limp syncing. Chris, by the way, Chris used to be in my band. How you doing? Shout out to everybody. We really appreciate everybody taking the time before Monday Night Football and enjoying a little rock and roll, because what's football without rock and roll, guys, right? Which one's Cheech and which one's Chong? Yo, Cheech, Chong, you there?
What's up? We're talking about weed over here, bud.
John Hutz, what's going on, dude? So, Sharon, you ready?
Yeah. I had dinner, and I feel like if I smile, I have stuff in my teeth.
Got you. We actually
Are we live?
We are
Yeah,
live.
we're
yes.
live.
We are
We're live.
totally live.
We're totally live.
And no,
All
you
right.
don't. I'm looking at your teeth.
One
You
second.
do not.
Smile. Give me that Colgate smile.
Oh, yeah, they look beautiful.
There you go.
Absolutely. You can't see
I
anything.
had kale salad.
Oh, God bless you.
AJ, what'd you have for dinner? AJ, what'd you have for dinner, dude?
That's
Pizza
it right now,
taco.
dude.
I had crow because the Eagles kicked the crap out of
Yeah, but our offense still looks like dog
doesn't
shit.
matter. You're still what, 9-4. We
No,
talked a little
we're-
crap.
No,
with
no, no,
Black
no.
Rollers
We're
later.
8-2. 8-2.
We're still in our division. We're leading the division at 6-4. That's go Bucks. Go Bucks. And I am actually wearing an old school Firecracker Betty shirt here. That's how I met AJ.
I think that's how we met Sharon too, right?
No, I met her right after we left.
Oh, okay.
So this show is pretty much
No, I
dedicated.
met you before you left.
Yeah, because I interviewed her.
That's right. That's right.
So,
That's right.
yeah, I couldn't
Yeah.
have if I.
I tuned out way before I left. I wanted to get out so bad. I hate the cold. I don't know about you, Sean. I just hate the cold. So, and AJ loves the cold. So we're like yin and yang. I'm happy here. He's happy there, you know?
I don't know if I like the Colts, but
AJ, you're still here in Philly, right?
yeah.
All right. Well, we have to bump into each other on purpose. Come on now.
Yeah, you really should. Now, if everyone doesn't know, you are a Grammy nominated artist. You have CDs out.
Yep.
Your genre is what I like to call very empowering. It's uplifting. It's also symphonic. You know,
Yes.
you're certainly not your 3-minute 4/4 song with 2 hooks, a lead and out. you that's not your formula.
Yeah. I'm a Grammy nominated album contributor. And yes, my music is sci-fi, cinematic, symphonic rock. It's where film score meets rock experience.
It's pretty
I love
dynamic.
that.
Very cool.
Thank you. Actually, that's my album cover back there. One of them. That's the poster. But I have 2 books, and I mean it's a whole thing. But yes, yeah, that's so I'm a rocker chick, but it's like symphonic and cinematic.
You know, Joanne is a rocker chick too. And it's funny because people have images of rocker chicks that they have to be 6 feet tall, wearing stilettos, and a lot of chicks rock, you know. And
I want to be a role model where girls can come to my concert and not feel like they have to be dressed in a halter top with like no pants on. So when they see me, I always want to bring like always classy, never trashy, but a little bit edgy, so that I can be an example to like, especially to young women. You know what I mean? So
Yep, I get it.
I don't really like that whole trashy look.
You don't
And
have
there's
to
not-
take your clothes off to have a good time. If you look at, did I hear
That's a
that
lyric
somewhere
in a
before?
song.
Might have heard that.
I hear hitting that. I mean, look at Stevie Nicks.
Yes.
She
Exactly.
never. She was a pretty girl, but she never laid herself out wearing virtually nothing just to sell a record.
And I mean, music is for the ears. But yes, I mean, music, you know, there is a whole visual side to music. And obviously, I'm a visual branding for artists specialist. I actually help other artists get branded, if you will. So
Your production's fantastic.
Thank you. That's it's a lot of work in front of a computer with an art pen. And so, yeah, I definitely wanted to curate the most visually specific world to go with the very, you know, audio world that I wanted to create. But yeah, so I mean, you don't have to take your clothes off to have a good time. Like
Yeah.
you just you really don't have to sell out, you know, and you can still look
after 11 o'clock, you leave the club, and that's the time it happens.
Oh
What's
yeah,
that-
well we actually
what's
don't
that
do
taking
clubs
what's that,
anymore.
taking your clothes off then?
Well, you know.
Well, clubs get a little trashy
yeah.
after 11 o'clock. It's that simple.
It's that simple.
Well, as my now husband would tell you, when we were first dating, you should never dip your pen in the company ink. So him and I were dating. He was my guitarist. We didn't tell anybody that we were dating, and we were doing reconnaissance. This is when we first started. So we were at this club somewhere in Pennsylvania, probably Levittown, or I don't remember. Maybe it was Mixed Stews. AJ, you probably know Mixed Stews.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
still play there.
I love
So
the
anyway-
paneling.
So anyway, we were there. We were checking out a band, and this is when he leans into me. He goes, "Oh, this is the bad part of the night." Can you see me?
Yeah.
No, you just dipped.
Yeah. I don't know why my computer just like I don't know what. Anyway, can you see me? That's up.
Not yet, but it's okay.
You'll
Keep
come
going.
back in. Story
My
time with Sharon.
my computer keeps like going black and then coming back on. I don't know what's happening. So, all right. So anyway, he said it's like they're like wrapping up the wires, right? He goes, this is the part where all the people that came to the club are going home with the girl. You know, all the guys that came to the club are going home with the girl, except the guys in the band. And because they're all wrapping wires, they're getting ready to go home. I said, well, and then I leaned into him and I did a little flirting. I said, unless the girl's in the band.
Oh.
So yes, and I'm Sharon Leah, and it was a Sharon Leah band, and he auditioned to be in my band, and he was my guitarist. So yeah, that definitely spawned a little bit of interest. Yeah.
Gotta love it.
But yeah, so you're right. And we actually don't do bars anymore at this point. But yeah, I guess 11, 12, 1 o'clock at night when you start wrapping up the wires and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And everyone looks really good too.
Yeah.
Because you've been drinking all night.
You know, one thing about living down here, gigs usually start at about 6 to 7 and end up maybe by 10.
Not like Mixed Stews is 9 to 1, dude.
Yeah. The
You're back.
Yeah.
the clientele, and the weather's great for it too. You know, so I mean, you're able to get home at a respectable time as an artist or musician, or packing your stuff up. You're not rolling in here unless you're playing, let's say, the St. Pete Beach, and you're going for that crowd.
Oh, then you're going 1, 2 in the morning.
2 in the morning. But I mean, your typical place that AJ or you would play at here, by 11 o'clock, they're like, pack your stuff up, or you're already
They
done.
want to go home.
They're done by 10 o'clock.
Dude, I'm lucky.
They've made their money.
I'm lucky because during the week,
Coming to Florida.
They're usually early.
Come on down.
During the
What
week,
time, AJ?
I said during the week I usually got early gigs, but then the weekends sometimes are till whatever. Like I'm playing now. I just picked up. I don't know why the fuck I did it, but I did. I'm doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, dude.
Ouch.
Hey, you know.
That's a lot.
But in return, you have to take the work when the work is there, because sometimes
That's right.
when it's
But you
not
know
there.
what? In another year or so, motherfucker, I'm probably gonna be done.
Well, then
I'm old, dude. I'm old.
You'll never be done because an artist, the heart of an artist, every time you try to stop and say, I'm going to take time off, or I'm going to retire from it, or I'm not doing it anymore. I mean, I have experienced this where I'm like, oh, you just get a little fatigued. You're like, I need a break. Then I'm miserable.
You guys need to do lunch.
Yeah, until I'm like 6 feet under, I'm going to be, listen, I could be like, I could be 6 inches from death, and I would still be like, let me get my piano, let me get a microphone, let me write something. I don't know.
Tell me about this album.
When the money's done, I'm done.
Well, I'm not in it for the money as much. It is a nice bonus.
Yeah, but it's also your outlet. It's totally your outlet.
It is. I'm a creative spirit. I mean, I have been my whole life, insanely like artistic, songwriting, composing, lyrics, literal art, painting. So it's a 26 song double album.
Damn.
And yeah.
Wow.
And we started putting it together like a little bit after COVID. I had put out a song called The Sum of Us. I was working with David Ivory. We were trying to get this song out. And after that, we put that out, and then I started Invisible. And then Rick got really sick, and he went into the hospital for 46 days.
Yeah, I
remember that.
That was messed up.
So we didn't think he was going to come out of the hospital, to be frank with you.
What was wrong?
He had COVID pneumonia.
Really?
it massacres your lungs, and this is what people died of. It massacres your lungs. If I showed you like this, the scans he had of his lungs, the scarring on COVID lungs is so intense, and it goes across both lungs in this very strange way. You can diagnose COVID pneumonia just by an X-ray.
Wow.
That's how unique it is. Anyway, it destroyed his lungs, and we didn't think he'd be coming home. When he got home on oxygen, 40 pounds thinner, it took 6 months for him to just regain muscle tone. And, you know, I took him another year to get off oxygen. And at one point, him and I looked at each other and we were like, we really got to get back in the studio. And I think he needed it. So we got to work. We finished Invisible. And then we recorded the other 11 songs. Then we created symphonic versions. And then we created instrumental only. And the instrumental was interesting because it's every song on the album on side one with, do you hear noise in the background?
Yeah.
Little.
I'm like ADD, so the distraction is like,
Oh yeah.
So anyway, you know, the instrumental was really challenging because we do full orchestral. So we do, you know, a string section and the cello, violas, violins. We do, synthesizer, arpeggios. There's a lot going on, plus the bass, plus the guitar, plus my piano. So like there's all these things, plus a lot of layered vocals. But when you do an instrumental version and you have all that, the lead vocal that I take out, it's like, what do you put in? You can't put in a guitar because that'll cancel. Can't put in strings, it'll cancel. So I had to find a different patch on my keyboard to create the melody and make the instrumental. So do you want me to tell you what this album's about?
Absolutely.
So the first song is called The Expanse, and that's literally it's a hello. We used NASA's recording that we sent out from our world. We sent it out in 1970, and
Sure
it's the
did.
classic, you know, hello. When if an alien were to get our recording, they would listen to this, and it was hello in every language on the planet.
Yeah.
So we used.
I'm trying to think of his name. That was
Yeah, there's a name for it. I can't think of it right
I'm
now.
trying to remember who did it. But continue. It'll pop in my head in a second.
So we have this whole instrumental thing that introduces the first song, and the song is Find Something to Believe In. And basically the album's about the search for purpose and finding the light. And it explores themes of love, loss, risking everything, adventure, breaking chains, finding your purpose inside, and then eventually embracing the light, the goodness, you know, because wherever darkness and light cannot coexist. So it's really about embracing the light. And on the album cover, I have Morse code, and the Morse code it says something specific. So
right,
there's
so
a lot of,
you got a little Easter egg hidden there.
yes, there's actually 4 on the album cover. There's 4 Easter eggs. And then inside the book that I wrote and illustrated, every page is a different landscape, a different sci-fi landscape, and a different avatar of me. And it's all sci-fi. So one of the songs is about this woman and her husband. He goes off to war in space, and he leaves her, and he gives her this compass and tells her to wait for him. She doesn't want to go, and she had to. And it's this song about longing for loss. But you didn't lose someone because you separated out of desire to leave. You were separated because something happened, and she vowed to wait for him to the end of time. And I actually have a short story video on YouTube about this song, and they live in a place called Elysium. So it's just in every page of the book there's a lot of Easter eggs. One of them is a little light. I don't know if you can see this, but there's the earth is here. This is the gate. It's a portal.
Bring it in.
Hard to show you, but anyway, so can you see the earth in the background?
Yeah.
Right over here.
Yep.
And on top is a light. That is my sister who passed away, who basically, she passed away in Atlantic City, which is why this year's music festival is very special. So I'll tell you about that later. But anyway, before she passed away, she was 26. She obviously didn't know she was going to die. And she said to me, Sharon, I know you're doing this and that, but you're really not doing your music and your art. And she's like, don't you want to embrace that? And I lied. I was lying to myself, and I was lying to her, and I was lying to everyone, because I was in a very bad, very dark place with a person. I call him the darkness. Like, I hate to do that because I don't want to give power to it, but it is very true what happened in my life. So she died suddenly. And then I decided that the darkness in my life had to go. And I embraced my music. And I went out on a journey to pursue my music. Everyone told me to pursue it all the time. You have a beautiful voice. Why aren't you doing anything with your voice? You're such a great songwriter. Why aren't you doing something with your music? And it was because of her that I started down the journey. And I have a lot of amazing stories of things. But anyway, so she is very central to the reason I was inspired to follow my dream. So that is a nod to her.
Is that why you did the Ladies That Rock?
Yeah, I was going to come up to Ladies That Rock, but we have Luke on from Decibel Dogs. We're going to take a break. If you've got a minute to hang with us, Sharon.
Sure.
And AJ, hang tight. We're going to take a break. We're going to bring our buddy Lou in. He's with the Decibel Dogs. And then want you to meet him. He's actually a Philly guy that ran from up there down here. So hang tight with us. We'll be back with everyone in a few minutes.
See you in two.
The Web Design Ninja is your one-stop shop for all things internet. Our dedicated team has been building internet solutions for businesses large and small since 1993. We specialize in creating eye-catching designs, search engine optimization, complex e-commerce, and custom app integration, whether you need a simple website or a complex e-commerce or phone app. Our team of experts is here for you. Give us a call today. We're here to help.
We're back live.
All right, so we're back, everybody. I'm here with AJ, if the screen pops up, Sharon, Leah, and also my friend.
Where'd Lou go? There he is.
Lou Verdi from Decibel Dogs.
There
First of
we
all, I
go.
want to thank Tampa Bay Sports Entertainment for running the show, making sure everything works well.
That would be me.
And thank AJ for taking the time on Monday night. It's the only night that he's not gigging. And again, we've been doing the show for almost 2 years, I think. We met some great people. We met people who've lit their nose hairs on fire. And we also have.
There's been some weird stuff going on.
Yeah, we've had a few good things. And I think you and AJ should talk and maybe mentor him. And you should check her band out, AJ. And she should come check your band out because you're like 8 miles away from each other as well.
I follow AJ. I'm a creeper.
Good.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, here's the biggest creeper. She just came on.
Hi.
Hey, Lou, you with us?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey,
Yes,
dude, we
you
have the same haircut. I call it the Dio. So we got Lou here from Decibel Dogs, and he's been hitting the road a little bit as well. Sharon's been telling us a little bit about her journey, Sharon Leoban. And Lou's a Northeast guy as well. AJ, I don't know if you remember Lou, but we were watching him a few weeks ago. And then we got my buddy Dan.
New York,
with us.
Howard. Brooklyn, New York, not Philly.
Sorry. Yeah, where'd he go? He was there.
He's from Ridge Rock Radio. And so Sharon, the reason why I brought him in at the same time, tell him about your badass. This is what caught me about you was the Women That Rock. That's what the first event of yours that I really got behind a few years ago. Women That Rock, as I said earlier.
Ladies.
Yeah.
Ladies who rock.
Ladies That Rock.
Okay.
Women, ladies. Okay.
It only matters because there's actually another group called that.
Really?
And yeah, I'm gonna beat them up and take their backpack.
We'll make better backpacks.
Yeah. Ladies who rock. Ladies
we
who
will
rock.
absolutely outswag them.
Yes, let's do it.
All right. So tell us about Ladies Who Rock.
Ladies Who Rock for Cause. Well, I was just telling your guests about the darkness. So there was a period of time that there was a good bit of that, and I needed help, and I couldn't get it, and I knocked on doors and couldn't get any help. And I was already finding my voice, leveraging my voice in music, and I wanted to always give back. I dreamed of having a foundation one day, and I got some women together, and we did a festival. I found out I had cancer, and I was very busy with.
I was going to get to that. I mean, you're a survivor.
Yeah. I was diagnosed while I was in the throes of I want to finally do a foundation that helps women, and I want to bring other women together to do it. And then I got diagnosed, and I went through all the treatments and all the things. I was actually on my second day of radiation months later. I don't know how long. And I actually got a phone call from my publicist who had a woman that was in need. She had cancer. Long story short, this moment for me was very profound, but we don't have time for me to explain this whole thing to you. So maybe some other time I'll tell you. But the long story short is I started Ladies Who Rock for a Cause in 2015. We had our first music festival, and we've grown it to, I'm in my 10th year this year.
10 years is strong.
10 years, one mission and 1,000 notes of hope. And we help women that are facing sudden crisis, and we directly assist them by, paying a bill or a couple of their bills or something like that. It's temporary assistance. It's for hardworking women who are on the road to becoming all they're meant to be. Because isn't that what we want? We all want to find our purpose. We all want to see our visions come true. And we all experience things that throw us off course, but not everyone has family or support system. And so what we are trying to do is lift women out of the gap and just kind of put a wind under their wings and get them back on the road to becoming all they're meant to be. So what we do is we are 100% all volunteer. And I curate this festival with artists. I do the graphic design and the marketing and the planning and the logistics and artist acquisition. And I play. Yeah.
How long is your set?
I have an hour-long set, and it's sci-fi cinematic rock. It's very captivating. I was very pleased this year. We did it as beautiful venue right over the ocean in Atlantic City, and you could hear a pin drop when we were playing. So I mean, it was great to test out the new album, because it's the first time we played Expanse, because I was busy planning a festival, right? So it was amazing, and we just pretty much buttoned it up, helped some women, and we are going to be in Atlantic City again. I have not even made the announcement yet, so this is kind of
we
big
go.
news I'm sharing with you, my friends. Yeah, we're going to be in Atlantic City August 22nd. So I want everyone to come out and join us. We just want to take more women under our wings. And the other thing that's so powerful is that in rock, especially in rock, but in other genres, when you go to a music festival, and I love my dudes, don't get me wrong, but a lot of times it'll be 9 dudes and 1 chick, right?
I feel you.
That's called the Rush concert, lady.
You know, and so the thing is like, I really wanted to give women a platform to rock out and do it for a cause. Not everybody can start a foundation, right, to help women. So like, this gives women an opportunity to have a platform to lift each other and to also lift women in need, our mothers, our sisters, our daughters, right, our best friends.
Sure.
We only have 1 chapter. We are looking to expand, but because I have ambassadors around the world, and each one of my ambassadors is connected to another music circle.
Gotcha.
Right. And so we want to bring this festival to different locations, but we need big sponsors. So if anybody out there who's listening knows someone who could be a big sponsor, that would be great. And we get so much publicity. We were on TV. We always go on the news. There's always magazine articles. We were on billboards. So if anyone's listening out there and wants to be a sponsor, they get a lot. They get a lot for it. And then at the festival, we actually have beautiful screens, and I do these thank yous. They're ads, really, but they're thank yous because it's nonprofit, and they're absolutely beautiful. So I encourage you to like go to Ladies Who Rock Facebook or website and check it out.
Well, also too, that's
That's Ladies Who Rock, the number 4, acause.org.
Yes,
so
and you can see there's my T-shirt and my logos there.
Dan's with us. He's with a rock radio station. Dan, you should check out her original music and
yeah, I've been listening in. I'm going to go check all of it out for sure.
I got it at the bottom of the screen now too.
Now, Lou, what you up to?
I'm a little intimidated right now following Sharon.
Hey, dude, you played the whiskey, so shush.
She's involved in such serious and worthwhile causes, and her songs are so deep.
Yeah, but you played whiskey.
You played the whiskey go-go, so don't get me wrong, Sharon, but that's pretty steep.
Our songs
We're
about
all even.
girls around Hollywood.
Isn't that in LA?
Yeah.
Yes.
But no, hey, that's great.
Great stage.
You're doing some great stuff, Sharon. I'm
yeah,
impressed.
for real. We're not used to uplifting guests. We're
bouncing off
usually
darkness like that. That's pretty cool. I have a lot of friends who I've lost to that darkness. We actually have a song right now, that we're working on in the studio. It's called "When the Darkness Hits," and it's people don't realize when people get into a certain place, it's really hard to come out of. So I'm proud of you.
I would love to hear that.
Oh,
what are your musical influences? Am I allowed to ask a question?
Decibel Dogs are pretty.
Welcome to the AJ Sharon Howard show.
Yeah. We have a very varied sound. Somebody said to us once that if Kiss, the New York Dolls, and the Ramones had a puppy, he'd grow up to be Decibel Dogs. So,
is that a cute puppy or is that an ugly puppy, bro?
I think it's a cute. Personally,
Let's be
I
honest.
think it's a cute puppy because I've been listening to your music for a while.
I don't know though, but you see the Ramones?
Well, I'm blessed to have some amazing musicians in the band. We've been together for about a year now, and we've done a lot of things in the last year. We went out to LA, we played the Whiskey, we rocked with, we played with Angel, and we played with Pretty Boy Floyd, and we just played recently with Enough's Enough, a couple of shows and stuff. And
I saw that.
It's been pretty cool.
I saw them in like '89.
But that's tight.
Dude. Chip's a cool dude. He supports the band a lot. And we went down to Stet's bar. Stet Howland. He's a great drummer, a big rock personality. He's in Wasp. He's in Metal Church. He's playing with Gary Hoey now. He's got a great club down in Fort Myers. And we just rocked that down there for his birthday bash. And we're probably going to be rocking there for New Year's Eve there. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, but other than that, we're recording. You know, we're getting our new stuff together. We're in the studio now. We're recording here in Tampa.
Explain to people what type of music you are, because we have so many different genres here.
We are. We're hard. You know, like I said, we're hard rock. We have some stuff that sounds like very Kiss, Motley Crue-ish, but then we got some new stuff that sounds, like some Slayer and stuff like that. You know, some Sabbath. You know, we're hard rock. You know, I guess that's how you sum it up. Maybe we have some of our stuff maybe leans a little bit more commercial, but most of it's slam jam.
You're mostly metal.
Yeah.
I like the comparisons. I just finished sending off my EPK to somebody, and I was like trying to figure out, I mean, we've been compared to so many different
How to
bands.
compartmentalize yourself. Like, what am I?
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
that's okay. We've been compared to Nightwish, Delane, In This Moment, Within Temptation, Evanescence, Yes, ELO, Mannheim Steamroller,
Okay. Wow.
Phil Collins.
Pretty trippy music.
Okay. We're more.
And Enya. So it's basically, if you put all that into a blender, it's very ethereal, but rocking and driving, and then it's got ebbs and flow. It's like watching a movie. That's why we refer to it as like film score meets rock show.
You know, I'm guessing it's very heavily influenced by prog rock. You know, the internet has opened up a whole library of music that if you had when you had in the 80s, you had the ability to go look at all the things these bands did 15 years before and had video of watching Echoes by Pink Floyd and this live clip in LA in 72 of the Doors, you would see that, there was a lot of studio magic, and you feel real bad that you can't pull these things off, and then you learn later in life that they had a little bit more help in the studio than playing live. Right. But now there's things that I still see. I still see things for the Beatles that come up and things, unreleased stuff. Where is all this video coming from these places?
Right. I didn't have a camera back then. What is cool? I speak to so many young bands today because, we're a little older than the young bands today. And, they tell me that they just studied, they studied the rock gods on YouTube. Like we just ran into, I think it was, I forget the name of the band. I think it's 1984. It's a Van Halen cover band. And they're fantastic.
And they're 28 years old. They're not 59-year-old guys in red spandex.
No, he's super young, and he watched David Lee Roth on all these videos, and now he's mastered it.
He emulated. It's kind of like the Michael Jackson thing. Michael Jackson, he was live in time. People could emulate them at that time. But when you go back to the 70s, anything that we saw was either taped or filmed, and virtually nothing was live except when it was live, it was lip synced or studio tracked, and these guys, other than like the Doors on Ed Sullivan that went live, most of it was all, when you watch them, they're off time. Half of their gear's not even plugged in.
We didn't have that stuff. If you wanted to see rock and roll back then, you had to wait 2 weeks maybe for in concert to come on.
Or the British stuff. A lot of stuff comes over from Europe now because of the internet. And it's like you're seeing stuff that kids saw over there, but we didn't get to see over here because it was on their broadcast networks and not ours.
Yeah.
So tell me about the new album that you're writing.
You're talking to Decibel Dogs?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're in the studio now. We have a couple of hard-hitting songs. One of them is, like I said, it's about, darkness, which unfortunately leads to sometimes drug addiction, which sometimes leads to death and via overdose, etc. We're rocking out an old song that I wrote a couple of years back with a friend of mine, Glenn Burgos, and it's called Day Zero. It's a heavy song. It's basically about mankind screwing it all up and the world blowing up and then, starting all over again. And then eventually, how are we going to fuck it up again then?
All you got to do is watch reels on Facebook for more than 10 minutes, and holy God, everything you own is worthless. You're like, it's going down. Yeah.
Right. The new song we're working on, the new single that we're working on is a song written by Joe Diaz, our phenomenal guitar player. Joe played with John Oliva after Sabotage and stuff. Joe, his great song called Unbroken. It's basically about, like what you said, Sharon, it's basically about staying tough when life is trying to kick your ass. And when it's really, really, really pounding you away and just staying unbroken. And, you know, we're in the studio right now recording these songs with Michael Rendy. Mike just finished the new Cheap Trick record.
Yep.
So we're very excited to be working with Michael. He also did Cannibal Corpse's record. So, you know, we feel pretty blessed to be working with him right now on our new stuff. And we're also going to be redoing a couple of the old songs that we did, Everywhere You Look, which was our video that we filmed out in Hollywood, and The Rock and Roll Way and The Girls That I Want. We're doing it 2026 with, you know, some incredible new stuff that, you know, Joe.
So when are we going to see it?
Oh, you should probably be hearing it probably by the beginning of the new year. And then, you know, a video or two will follow right after that. And then we're looking just to
You
get
can
out.
catch some of it on the radio show, right? That's
Yeah, no, Dan, you know, we
you
love
guys
to,
are in the top 40 for the New Year's, right? So
thank you. Yeah, we love to support Dan and the guys are giving us over there. You know, we're pushing that and getting a lot of votes on Dan's New Year's Eve thing and stuff. So we hope we're going to be up there and stuff. And hopefully, you know, I'll be standing on Stet's Bar stage on New Year's Eve announcing that we won. And that would be pretty cool. But, you know, if we don't win, Dan, just thank you for all the support you've given. Gotta say,
you're still going to be in the rotation all the time, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I got to send you the new song, another song we play, Rock and Roll Way. Man. Yeah, and I'll throw some of the new swag in the mail. We got some new dog tags. That's what dog tags.
That's cool.
You know, I was going to mention that there's a lot of opportunities for bands like yours and bands like Sharon's now, because it seems like a lot of big names are going on the road.
Yeah.
Every week you're hearing bigger and bigger names going out on the road.
How important it is to have like a very, a social media presence that is in your face, because that's what they go by now. How many followers do you have? We don't care how.
And the opening bands and the third band, they're the future of music. And if these bands stick behind them, then they've got a shot of going around the world themselves.
Yeah, well, that's what we're concerned about. You know, I mean, the kids today, I mean, it's good to see some of the new young bands like Gunshine and some of these guys, Red Voodoo, kicking ass out there and stuff like that. But I am concerned about all the tribute bands that just, it dominates the scene. And I don't feel like there's enough people dedicating to new music. So how are we ever going to have the next scene of music if everybody just keeps playing the stuff from 40 years ago?
I think that's part of it, because they're playing that over and over. We only have the guys from 40 years ago.
Yeah, so that's
There's
why
nothing new.
I've been jamming with some guys, and we're like, so we're gonna do a handful of cover songs so we can get in the door to the venues that won't take original bands, and then we're gonna use that for a Trojan horse and sneak some of our originals.
That's exactly what I told you. I told you that a year ago.
Yeah, see, I don't want to have to play "Sweet Child of Mine" or to fucking play my song. You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately, though, unfortunately, that is where the money is at the venue.
I know.
And especially, like, I really feel kind of bad for a lot of these Rush tribute bands. They work really hard, and a lot of them, they don't go past like 1984, 1985, because at that point, the material is just way beyond them, and no one knows it.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to be a Rush fan to know something off of Counterparts.
Right, and you're never going to see an Yngwie Malmsteen tribute band.
But my point I'm trying to make, the point I'm trying to make is now Rush is going back on tour. So now you've got these 600 tribute bands are now facing selling tickets against the real band.
But hopefully, maybe the real band inspires these people to go out and see these new bands, because they missed them. They couldn't afford the $400.
No, I understand that, but they were going after a very select breed of clientele. They weren't like a Tom Petty cover, or they weren't like a Beatles cover. Hold on. No. But there's a lot less Rush fans in this world than there are Beatles fans and Tom Petty. That's my point, AJ.
I don't know about that after trying to get the dang tickets.
However, when it came to Rush, these tickets popped. So let me tell you who else decided to go on tour this week. Okay, you ready?
Their audience,
I love Rush.
A great story I heard Paul Stanley say. They were touring with Rush back in the day, and they were in a van together. And Paul said to Geddy, hey, what do you got new? And they said, I'll send you some stuff. And Paul said, so I'll send you some new stuff too. So Paul said him, come on and love me. And Geddy sent him By Tour the Snow Dog. So it's a little bit different audience for that type of stuff.
One is Burger King, and one is like, please, I'll have my burger on the silver platter right here. And I love Kiss as well. So check out who's going on tour. Ready, guys? The one and only Robert Plant announced a tour.
Yep.
Wow.
He's going to be playing some Zeppelin material. He learned his lesson.
Yeah.
All right.
Cheap Trick
Yeah.
has announced a tour. Skinnerd and Foreigner has announced a tour.
Listen to me.
Go ahead, AJ.
Skinner's one of my favorite bands, but that ain't Leonard Skinner.
That ain't, no, neither one of those
There's
bands.
the Leonard Skinner cover band. Is
Right.
what that
Going
is.
on tour.
Dude, listen, as a kid and still to this day, they're in my top 3 fucking bands, but that ain't Leonard Skinner no more, dude.
Nope, not at all, man. None of these bands today are practically. Go ahead,
Oh,
Howard.
that is it.
A lot more bands. Joanne has a few too to tell you about.
Yes. So Journey, obviously.
Journey is coming back.
Florence and the Machine. I'm just going down what's coming in the area. Boys Likes Girls, Close Enemies, John Bottom's Led Zeppelin Evening.
Dude, that kicks ass.
Yeah,
That is a really good show. I've seen that, man.
Dude, that fucking kicks ass. Yeah.
But again, what is he leaning on? He's leaning on material which is 40 years old that everybody
listen,
knows
dude,
and which is on every commercial. I love Led Zeppelin. Don't smack me around,
I'm saying
AJ.
it's a good
No, but
production.
listen.
And we know my guy's always on tour.
Listen, the guitar player's like Chinese or Japanese. He's fucking incredible, dude.
I told him.
I'm telling you, he is Jimmy Page in the studio. They're fucking
Howard the
great,
Unknown drummer is actually
Right.
Howard the Unknown
Yeah, no,
guitarist.
I did catch it at the Hard Rock a while back, man.
Hey, Howard, can I mention a band who's going on tour that's really exciting me again, man? Fucking
that?
Twisted fucking Sister, baby.
Oh.
Really?
Stop it, dude.
Yeah, come on,
You
man.
just went down a notch in your
Okay,
credibility
Tom,
level.
he did not. I think that's
I'm
cool.
friends with D and
Sharon,
those
what do you
guys.
think?
Grew up on Long Island, man. Come on, you got to give me a. Hey, you said I was from Philly before. No, I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Sorry
Howard.
about that.
I was going to say,
I was
you don't
giving you
even
a
sound
little, I was giving you a little
Yo,
bit more credit
yo,
than you did.
Brooklyn's a little bit softer than fucking Philly, man.
I was just going to
Oh,
say.
come on now.
Sharon,
There's
Yes.
more dead bodies in the East River than there are. Than there is
hold
in
on.
the Delaware.
Earmuffs, Sharon. Earmuffs.
Howard, don't.
Sharon, I'm sorry, Sharon.
Dude, if Twisted
Don't do
Sister
it,
comes
Howard.
to Tampa, I'm there.
I would not be there.
That's not
I
gonna
will be there.
You better find a date.
Hey, you
No.
want to go with me?
happen. It's not
Let
going
me
to
ask
happen.
Sharon. Would you go see Twisted Sister?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I-
you wouldn't. No, you
I
wouldn't,
have 6
Joanne.
degrees
Stop
of
it.
separation with Twisted Sister. You know, I mean, I don't know if I would go.
You
I
I
would.
mean, if you guys went
In
and
Europe.
dragged me, I'd go.
You would go, but I mean, would you actively say, "Hey, honey, do you want to go see Twisted Sister?"
Not a
September
chance in
14th?"
hell.
Why not, AJ? Why not, man? Come on, why not?
I'm going.
Although I have
Hey,
to say,
You know why, AJ? Because
I
I
lived in Long
guarantee-
Island for a while, and I appreciate your accent.
Yeah, I grew
I
up
knew
in
you
Long
weren't
Island.
from Philly.
Sorry about
No,
that.
no, I used to spit. Do you know Spit? Do you remember Spit? The rock club Spit?
Oh.
I used to DJ there. Anyway, growing up on Long Island, I Twisted Sister was the band when I was a kid. You got
yeah.
your fake ID and you went and seen them. And AJ, I know you probably know them from I Wanna Rock and We're Not Gonna Take and all that shit, but try to listen to a couple of their early albums, man.
Listen. I played a NAMM show one year. I played a NAMM show in Anaheim,
Uh-huh.
and I hung out for like a night with what's his name, Eddie OJ, whatever. the
Eddie
fuck his name.
Ojeda, yeah. Eddie, yeah.
And he's hanging out with me, talking to me. He's all cool in the fucking room. And I was doing a seminar with this amp company, whatever. And we meet up again. He act like he didn't know me. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Don't flatter your fucking self. You're Twisted Sister. You ain't Jimmy Page, motherfucker.
I hear you. I know, man. I just go by
That's
the
the
music.
Long Island.
I try not to get into all that political stuff
No.
about the bands and
But
stuff. I
listen,
just rock, you know?
I like Long
Everybody
Island.
has good
I just
experiences
don't
and bad
like the
experience.
Islanders. The Flyers will kill them.
I don't
Oh,
know, man.
boy.
We got a stud young defenseman. You look him up, Matthew Schaefer.
Oh boy, here we go.
So I wanted to mention tonight's NFL game, which is It's Pretty Funny Bowl. It's Dallas versus the Raiders, 2 teams that used to be relevant in football that I think you're pretty much watching for the commercials tonight.
I'm a Jets fan. I can't say shit.
Oh,
nor
dude,
should you.
they're horrible.
Chiefs fan.
Sharon,
Yes.
go Bucks.
What about?
Are you into football?
I don't have time for sports.
Got you. So where can people see you? Corporate events? Can they hire you?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yep, we're gonna go around the
Oh,
room.
we're currently booking our 2026 season,
That's awesome.
and we're
Anything
definitely
coming up
going to
in the
have
year?
Ladies Who Rock for a Cause is going to be in Atlantic City. So on the 22nd of August. But
And
that's the only
anyone
thing.
can see you this year?
No, between now and the end of the year, not unless something comes up. I mean, I can be hired.
That's what I'm
at a
saying. So you're
cost.
available.
You're
I'm
available
You're
for
available.
hire.
Lou,
Yeah.
we know you're available.
Yeah,
Well, tell us where you're going to be.
We're gonna do some local shows and then hopefully get back out to the West Coast again before the year's over, before the new year is over, next year's over, and get up at East Coast. We got a possibility of a Times Square show in the summer, late summer, early fall.
Hold your wallet.
No, this is outside on the stage. This is part of Times Square live show, so that'd be pretty cool. If we get
Yo, Lou, I got a thing for you, man. You met my friend Kenny at one of your gigs, didn't you?
Maybe. Wait, did they say I was cool or did they say I was a dick? Because if it was a dick,
I thought you took a picture with him at the place up in Pennsylvania.
Probably, man. Oh, yeah, I was in Allentown. Yeah, I did the Darkness. I sang with Darkness on the stage.
And he took a picture. He took a picture with you and sent it to me, dude.
Oh, he did. Wow,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's a small world.
I've actually seen the Darkness twice already this year.
Joanne's got a friend's band who's been opening for her.
Mark Daly and the Ravens have been
Oh
opening.
yeah, I
for
saw
them.
them. I saw them several times. They were really good too.
Yeah, they're bangers.
Ireland,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, Cork to be exact. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
no, they were
pretty good
great.
friends
They were
with them.
great. He got to see me. I got to sing one of the Darkness, my favorite Darkness song, "Giving Up," with Justin and the boys on the stage.
No, I thought it was that motocross thing, the bike thing you did.
No, we didn't do a motocross thing.
I will ask you one thing.
It was definitely in Allentown.
It was in Allentown, yeah.
Yeah.
So I do want to ask you one thing, Lou.
Okay.
Can y'all update your events on Facebook? My magazine goes out the first of the month for an entire month, and I can't put your schedule in because it's never up.
Okay, I will. We right now we have no shows scheduled until the New Year's Eve thing at Stet's, but I will definitely I'll throw some stuff out there without
Sharon,
doubt.
you should get with Joanne for the women, ladies at Rock, and do something with that with her, maybe your magazine.
Yeah, we can still do stuff. Yeah, because I really I want to bring in local acts, and I do a lot with charity work, Sharon. So
she's married to me for 30 years. Of course, she loves charity.
I sent Howard out EPK, so I don't know if he shared it with you, but I can send it directly to you also.
All right, yeah, please. You can friend me. I'm obviously his wife on Facebook too.
And also, yeah, she's not just my wife in life. She's also my wife on Facebook.
I'm his Facebook wife.
It worked out pretty good. Sharon, are you okay? Did we shake you up, or you got more for us? Or do you want to run and never talk to me again?
Oh no, I'm just sitting back and letting everyone listen. I have no problem talking. I'll take over the whole thing. I just like to listen sometimes.
The whole concept of this show was for me and AJ to hang out. That was it. And talk about music. He can talk about the Beatles forever. It makes Joanne's crazy.
Ugh,
we brought in other
gross.
people. We bring in Dan.
I am not a Beatles.
I got lots of friends. You're welcome
on.
to join us all the time. And
I
when you
will
want to,
say
if you ever
this.
want to shoot the shit or you want to give us some therapy and bring the light into our world, because we can get pretty dark on this show. Just telling you straight up.
It's not that I don't like the Beatles. I do not like John Lennon's voice.
Oh, you're out of your mind.
Not. It is from
You're
a
out of your
vocalist standpoint.
mind.
It is awful. I have no idea.
Listen,
You just had shitty music back then. Is all I can say.
Wow.
John Lennon was the heart and was the
teeny
heart
girl.
and soul of that fucking band.
See what I mean, Sharon?
But those teeny bopper girls.
Can you do me a
Obviously,
favor?
the metal music was
Sean, can you go
fine.
over there and get me those
The
t-shirts?
rock music was fine. But
Yeah, but listen. That
Don't
was
you start
heavy,
on Jeff.
That was heavy metal.
I mean,
for
like
90s.
John Lennon was mostly just a smelly hippie, man. I mean,
Yes.
pretty
He was
much
a smell-
Paul
and he was a
McCartney
song-
was
and
the
he was a
man.
songwriter.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
listen,
definitely a
his
songwriter.
writing
I
skills
love
phenomenal.
McCartney.
His vocals suck.
Listen, I love McCartney too, but you can't take them to separate them. They were the greatest fucking thing.
No, you are right about that, brother. Yep, sure.
They're
They're
both
the greatest
together,
thing that ever
playing together.
did music.
Yeah.
The Beatles and Elvis Presley fucking ruled.
Right. I mean,
Well,
because
I know-
Wings was
yeah, but-
great, but it
but-
wasn't half of anything, even
Right,
a part
right.
of what Beatles was,
But
right?
but McCartney is definitely a way better songwriter, 100%.
Singer too. I think he's a much better singer than John
It's
Lennon.
different, man. It's night and day.
But their harmonies were unmatched by anyone.
Thank
together.
you.
I will
Thank
give you the harmonies.
Yeah. Sharon, your story was very compelling. Really, I was listening and
She
saying,
rocks. She's nice.
I
And
was
we-
saying,
we
how
were
am I going
actually
to follow?
friends.
How's this '80s rocker going to come on and follow her when she's got some serious stuff that she's involved in? And I'm thinking about,
Oh, you're very sweet. No, I love music, and I love that people are making music and that they're following their dream and their passion. I'm all about it, and it makes me happy. And it's nice to meet other musicians, and
what's nice too is that with technology, we all now have the ability not to go out someplace and spend so much money to have this technology to make these things come together for us and have a band play. I mean, we can afford a lot of these things in our house, in home studios, and something like that.
Even writing and recording music, it used to cost a fortune to get into a studio. And
I mean, you remember a four channel Tascam? Do you guys remember trying to use a 4-channel Tascam with a cassette deck?
Those were great, though.
Yeah, but you had to know what you were doing.
To work compared
exactly.
to
that was it. That was all you had. That was it. You're done.
But I've sat next to, say, Mark Daly or Jeff Tate and watched them record an entire album on their laptop with the instruments. Don't get me wrong. They're live. But I've watched it happen. And it's very cool to watch. I also, just if anybody here from the Tampa Bay area is listening.
Beep, 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 beep. Okay.
Because Sharon did say she likes to, and you guys, you said, you like to support things that do get the next set of musicians up. I donate to Ruth Eckerd Hall. I don't know if most people know that. They are a nonprofit organization. All the money goes to getting kids into instruments and singing and dance. And it's a phenomenal charity.
And it's their program.
You get to watch amazing concerts too.
Yeah.
You don't like the Beatles?
No.
Can you get us an opening show at Ruth Eckerd Hall?
Possibly. You should talk to my agent. Her name's Joanne Duran. In the meanwhile,
let me see.
We have a new shirt out right now. It's Good Morning, Don't Be a Shitty Person. And as well, you might recognize this guy. Mr.
Good Vibes.
Good Vibes. If you want one of these, just let me know. If you can't afford one, I'll send you one out. Sharon, if you want one, I'll send you one out too. Lou, you can drop $20.
Lou, just come on over.
Actually, you're a musician, so
I would love to come to the studio and do a live show one day, without a doubt. Bring the boys down. We'll bring the
Dude, you should come to my place and jam with me.
Howard, and
jam with Howard, the unknown drummer. There's a reason why I'm unknown.
Yeah, we'll do that. Let us get this record finished, out of the way, and then we'll do something like that at the beginning of the new year for sure.
Would love to see it. And
AJ, where can everyone catch you this week?
Tuesday, the Red Lion Tavern. Wednesday, Dagwoods. Thursdays, Penny Gardens. Friday, Sweeney's. Saturday, Debbie's Place. And this Sunday, I got off.
Nice.
Wow, go Bucks.
Lazy.
Yeah.
Sharon?
Yes.
We invite everyone to follow you. Please put your in the chat here anything you possibly can. How people can get a hold of you. We love for you to come back on the show.
Thank you. I don't know how to do that, but I'm at SharonLeahBand.com.
We're going to put it up on the page when we're done afterwards, and we'll put a few links up.
The banner below you guys all says ladies.
That's my organization. Yeah.
Hey, AJ, are we friends on Facebook, AJ?
I don't know, Lou. It's AJ Slickster. AJ
right.
Slickster. Hit me up, dude.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Lou, I just looked. We are friends already.
This is a friend fest tonight, huh?
When the Islanders come to Philadelphia, you got to come and we'll watch the Islanders lose.
I'd love to. I'm going up to New York this weekend to see you in a couple games. So
nice.
That's cool, dude. I love
AJ,
hockey,
are you going to NAMM this year?
Nah, I'm not doing that. Nah, I haven't done that in a million years, dude. I did it once. Listen, 2014 was that 2000? My wife just told me 2014. It feels like yesterday.
Where the heck is she?
She won't come on tonight, right? She's baking cookies.
Can you believe
we'll be right over?
A beautiful woman who makes cookies.
Smells good. I smell them all over here, man.
Jeez, Louise,
she's a great cook too.
AJ, are they infused?
Hi, Joanne.
No, she don't like that.
Hey, how are ya?
She gets paranoid.
Eileen, Sharon, Eileen. I just got to introduce her.
Awesome.
She's fantastic. You'll meet her when you go to one of AJ's gigs.
Oh yeah, I go hang out and have dinner with her.
20 minutes later, you'll be singing together on stage.
Yeah, we just came to the conclusion that Joanne could party and hang with us, dude.
Nice.
I'm pretty good at that, like that.
Yeah.
So
go to NAMM. We go to the Grammys and then we go to NAMM.
Awesome.
Almost every year. We like it, but we do a lot of networking, and I mean, it's been really cool for us. So when you said NAMM, I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
Well, listen, guys, we hope you had a good time, and just keep at the Love Fest. All I can say is good morning. Don't be a shitty person. Be nice to each other.
Thanks everybody for being
thanks
here.
for your time, and good luck to everybody, and rock on. From Howard the Unknown Drummer, AJ Slick, my beautiful wife of 30 years, Joanne Duran, and Cheech and Chong here, who freaking clam baked my room.
Yeah, it's a little toasty up, pal.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
No,
Bye-bye.
thanks, Sharon.
Bye.